Inflation fell. Prices did not. The missing distinction is simple. The price level is a height, while inflation is how fast that height changes. Imagine a representative basket of everyday goods and services. Give its starting price level an index value of 100. In year 1, inflation is 8%. The basket's index rises from 100 to 108. The arithmetic is 100 times 1.08, 108. That new level becomes the next starting point. Now inflation falls from 8% to 3%. That is slower inflation, but the rate is still positive. So year 2 begins at 108, not 100. Multiply by 1.03. The result is 111.24. Inflation fell, yet the price level rose again. That slowdown has a name: disinflation. Prices are still rising, just more slowly than before. Think of a hill. Price level is your altitude. Inflation is your climbing speed. Slowing down does not take you downhill. If inflation reaches 0, the level simply stops rising. In our example, it stays at 111.24. Prices fall broadly only when inflation turns negative. A sustained decline in the overall price level is deflation. Returning to the old level requires more than 0 inflation. The rate must become negative. From 111.24 back to 100 in one period requires about negative 10.1%. That is why a lower positive inflation rate cannot undo past increases. It only adds a smaller increase on top. But an overall index is an average. One category can fall while another rises because individual prices move for different reasons. If 60% reaches 115 while 40% falls to 90, the weighted basket still equals 105. Your experience can also differ from the average when your spending weights differ from the representative basket. And living standards depend on purchasing power, not prices alone. If wages rise less than the price level, the squeeze remains. If wages later catch up, purchasing power can recover even when sticker prices never return to their old levels. Central banks influence economy-wide demand and financial conditions. They do not choose every price on every shelf. Policy also works with lags, while supply shocks and relative price changes keep moving underneath the average. Remember, lower inflation slows the rise. Deflation makes prices fall. Higher incomes can restore purchasing power.